What is going on, everybody? This is Ronin1011 for Vector Gaming Network. This is my first commentary for Vector Gaming. I am one of their new directors. Just got accepted. This is my first video. Been waiting to put one up. Been waiting to do some commentary over Battlefield 3. This is actually my first commentary for Battlefield 3. I normally don't commentate over it. I just play. Been trying to get more Battlefield out there. But because I'm a new director and I'm with this network now, I wanted to tell you guys a little bit about myself and then get into some important stuff, okay? First of all, I am a gamer. Love games, obviously. Love YouTube, obviously. Two givens there. And my background, a little bit about my background. I'm 32 years old. I have 2 degrees, a bachelor's in video game art and design, and I have an associate's in digital arts, which means I could basically do everything in the digital art world, I guess. So yeah, 2 degrees. Let's see, it's 2012. I've been freelancing. I freelanced back in about 2001. Freelanced for about 8 years, till about a couple years ago, something like that. I don't really remember. Did freelance production work, post-production work, pre-production work, graphics, 3D animation, motion graphics, you know, all that good stuff. And then, you know, I actually had to quit the freelance gig to the freelance world to get a different job so I could go back to school. That was when I was doing my bachelor's. I went online. So I actually got a job at the Postal Service. I'm a letter carrier. I'm a postman. And hopefully doing this YouTube stuff, I won't have to be sooner or later. But so that's a little bit of background for me. You can check out other stuff I have. Check out my portfolio. I'd mainly gone to school to do 3D animation because that's what I wanted to work for Pixar or something like that. And initially, I actually went to a smaller college, community college out here. I'm in New York, by the way, on Long Island. Don't know if anybody's heard of it, but I went to community college, and I actually didn't finish my degree there. I did 2 years of programming, C++, Visual Basic, PC Assembler language, all that crap. Thought that was the way to go to create 3D animation. I was wrong. Left there. Went to Catherine Gibbs School. You've probably heard of it. You may not have. I don't know. Went there. That's where I got my associate's degree. Waited then I freelanced for a while, and then I went back to school to get my bachelor's degree online while I was working for the Postal Service. So, again, another recap about that. So, here we are. It's 2012, and working for the Postal Service, trying to make some extra money, trying to get back in the situation here with video games. I love video games, and my passion just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger, especially since the games coming out are tremendous. They're going to get so big, they're so good, so immersive. My love for them just keeps growing and growing. So here I am on YouTube trying to combine everything that I love, playing video games, making videos. Commentaries is a new thing to me, which is fine, but doing graphics, animation, video, I love it. Can't get enough of it. Been doing it pretty much my whole life since I was about 7 years old, making videos and, you know, editing, all that good stuff. So there you have it. There it is. And so hopefully if you have any questions, you know, PM me or send me an email, whatever you want. And now let's get on to some real commentary that I wanted to talk to you guys about. It's very important. It's very near and dear to my heart, being a letter carrier, which, by the way, I hate. I hate being a mailman. It really sucks, and I'm about to tell you why, okay? So like the title suggests, your mailman hates you, and let me tell you why your mailman hates you. There's an infinite amount of reasons why your mailman hates you, okay? Let me go into some of the things that really, really annoy a mailman, okay? Things like when the customer comes out and, you know, the little quips and the little things they try and say because they think they're funny. Don't try and be funny with your mailman, okay? He's heard it all, seen it all, doesn't really care, just wants to deliver your mail and, you know, oh, almost got that guy. Yeah, you know, we've seen it all, heard it all, and we just want to get along with our day and go home, okay? So if it's really, really hot outside and you see a mailman either walking, I don't know if you have a place where your mailbox is on your house, or if you have mailbox on the side of the street, or if you have a cluster box where you have to go pick up your mail, any one of those things. When it's hot outside and your mailman is sweating and dripping, wearing those disgusting blue clothes that don't whisk away anything and don't do anything to keep them cool, don't walk up to your mailman and say, "Hey man, hot enough for you?" That's ridiculous. Yeah, it's hot. I'm really hot. You see the sweat pouring into my eyes? My eyes are bleeding and stinging, and I can't see a damn thing. Yeah, it's hot out here, bro. Thanks a lot. Or, also, when it's raining, hey, wet enough for you? Or, hey, stay dry out there. Does it look like I'm dry? I'm soaking wet from head to toe. Does it look like I'm dry? No. So, obviously, I can't stay dry. Or, stay cool, I walk all day, man. Or I'm sitting in a truck. Those things are ovens. I don't know if anyone has ever actually been inside of a mail truck. Those things are ovens. They're boxes. They're furnaces. Think of a Minecraft furnace on wheels. That's what that thing is. And it gets to be like 110 degrees in that thing. No joke. Okay? My first 3 days on the job was August 1st, back in, 2006. My first 3 days, August 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, were the hottest 3 days of that year, all over 100 degrees. That's outside. Now, I sat inside the truck, and forget it. I was dying. I actually thought I was going to get fired because I almost passed out. So, it's really gross in there. So, just take a moment when you're going to say something stupid to your mailman, okay? And trust me, it is stupid. When you're going to say that stupid thing to your mailman, do me a favor and just take an extra second and look at his face, look at her face, and see what they have to do. You realize we have to carry like 30 to 50 pounds on our shoulders, okay? At least where I work, anyway. We have a lot of crap that we have to deliver, okay? Look at their face. If they look like they're miserable and they want to either hang themselves or stab you in the throat, don't bother them. Just be like, hey, have a great day, man, okay? Here's another thing, okay? When you have something, when you put your garbage cans, okay, out on the curb, all right. Normally, you have two places you can put them. You can put them either on the side where your mailbox is. Normally, because your mailbox, if you have a mounted mailbox in front of your house, normally the mailbox is on one side, then you have a space on the other side. Don't put your garbage cans in front of the mailbox. You have another side, and if you don't, find another place. I know in some cases, there are some cases where there really isn't any other place, and whatever, we understand that. But normally, you have plenty of room on the other side of the driveway. Don't leave all your crap in front, or bags of leaves, or bags of garbage, or whatever the case may be. Don't leave that crap there because we can't get in. And leave us a good space to drive in and out of your in front of your house where your mailbox is. Don't park 3 inches away from your mailbox and be like, "Oh, he's got plenty of room." No, we don't. Those trucks actually have really good turning radius, believe it or not. But they're big, man. We can't get in and out. You can't do that. Don't park. Don't come in. I had a customer who I complained about, and I told them, "Man, you can't park this close." And they were like, "Okay, I'll move it." The next day, they were literally like an inch or two away from that, okay? That's ridiculous, man. I still can't get in. We're not supposed to be getting out of the truck. It wastes time. You don't have any idea the time constraints that are put on us as a whole, okay? Our offices, they want us back. They want us on everything on time. We get time for everything. We have scan points out there that we have to hit at a certain time. We get yelled at. It's ridiculous, okay? And they don't accept that we had to get out at let's say there's 400 stops on a route. They don't care that we had to get out at 50 of them because a car was blocking it, or garbage cans, okay? Also, dogs, okay? People, your dogs, really, don't let your dogs out. Don't let your dogs out when you see the mailman coming, or if you know the mailman's coming, or until after let the dogs bite. It doesn't matter. You can't tell me, "Oh, my dog never bites." Guess what? It's gonna bite me for some reason. Whatever they've done to our uniform, it's in whatever the spectrum of colors that dogs can see. Whatever they did, the color they use for our uniform, dogs hate it. I think it's like red, like the color red for bulls, because they immediately want to kill us. I don't know why. Okay, I haven't been bit yet. I've been nipped, I'll say. Okay, I've been, maybe if you want to consider that being bit, but I've been nipped here and there. But I've never actually been bit. But there have been guys in my office that actually, one guy had his hand punctured, another guy had his arm bit, things like that. Many guys have gone to the hospital because of that crap. But don't let your dogs out, okay? The dog wants to eat us. That's what happens, okay? Now, myself, I always chase these dogs. I actually chased plenty of dogs back up the road, or one dog got out of a fence one time. and 2 days in a row, actually, and came at me. I dropped the mail, and I chased the dog like an idiot. I look like an idiot doing it. In fact, one other time, a woman saw me, and she's like, wow, I never saw that before. Yeah, well, that's me. Luckily, knock on wood, I have not been bitten yet. But that's yet. You see that? This match, I got stuck so many times. Oh, this is crap, too. Watch what happens here. He just pops up and shoots me, and I didn't think he was going to pop up. I didn't think he saw me. But anyway, he did. So there's that, okay? Don't let your dogs out. Your dog wants to bite us. Don't tell me he's friendly and then be like, oh, my God, I can't believe he did that. I can't believe he bit you. Or I can't believe he doesn't go after anybody. Yeah, bullshit. They do. That they want to. The Postal Service is designed the uniform so we can get bitten. They love it. That's what they want. And they want that solely for the purpose of getting us in trouble so they could write us up for something and give us a 14-day paper suspension. Yeah, that's right. You heard me right. I've got 3. Okay, so here's another thing. If you live in a complex where you have your mailbox is in a it's called a cluster box, or an ICBU or some crap like that, okay, where you have like 16 different mailboxes in one big box, and you may have one or you may have a series of them together, but you have to go outside of your house, down the road or whatever to go get your mail, you know, in a little cul-de-sac or a little square, whatever the case, okay? If you have to get your mail from a big box, all right, here's the thing. When you see the mailman there, chances are, if you see your mailman there and he's standing there, he or she is standing there putting the mail in, guess what? Your mail's not done. Don't come and get it. Don't come up. Don't drive up your car, especially in the summer. Don't drive up your car that's 200 degrees. Park it right next to the carrier. Get out. Sit there for 10 minutes and then get out. The heat from your car is killing us. Or if it's pouring rain and we're standing in front of the thing, freezing our asses off. The water and the mail going everywhere. All right. Don't come up to us and say, hey, are you done? Or can I have my mail? Or don't do it. Don't do it. Wait until the guy leaves. Wait until you see the truck away. Then you know, boom, that's my cue. I'll go get it. Don't come up to us and start talking to us, okay? If we're wearing an earphone or if we just want to be left alone, okay? Now, there are some of us that like to BS out there, and that's true. And I'm not one of them, okay? I don't really like to BS. I will if I have to, but I don't like it, okay? Because I really just want to get the hell out of there. So chances are your mailman doesn't really want to talk, okay? Anyway, I don't know. Whew, that was a lot. So, those are some tips, okay? If you want to help out your mailman, give him some water. Tell him he's doing a great job. Tell him they look good in their uniform. You know, something like that. Make their day a little brighter. Tell him, hey, man, I know your job sucks, but I'm really glad you're doing it for us. Thank you very much, okay? And tips are not allowed, but they're always welcome. Think about it. Anyway, this has been Ronin1011. Once again, for Vector Gaming, check out VectorGamingNetwork.com. Check out my YouTube channel, Ronin1011. I got a lot of Minecraft, Prototype 2, Let's Play up there. And anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Like, sub, comment. Later.